A lot of t-shirt videos here on YouTube, and yeah, I guess I'm throwing my hat in the ring, chasing that elusive algorithm. The thing is, I get it. Nowadays, the t-shirt is probably the most important staple in any guy's wardrobe. I wear a t-shirt pretty much every day. Now, the best t-shirt is the one that works well for you. It doesn't matter what the internet thinks or what some celebrity is wearing. So here are my favorite t-shirts that I've been wearing every day for the last year. For reference, I'm about 5'6", 125 pounds. I have a 35-inch chest, and I usually wear a size small or extra small, depending on the brand. And if you're thinking, wow, you look kind of rough. Did you get in a fight or something? I did get in a fight with a sinus infection, and it won. I also need a haircut. I'm kind of tired. Our pets' heads are falling off, but the show must go on, so let's get into it. Starting with the Erie Premium Crew Neck. It's a size small in white. This is a 100% Pima cotton tee designed for the shorter build. If you're not familiar with this brand, Erie makes clothes specifically for shorter men. This tee fits me perfectly right out of the box. It's a mid-weight t-shirt that keeps its shape. Given the shorter body length, I prefer a size small for maximum comfort and drape. Erie makes a few different t-shirt styles, but this one is my favorite. It's not cheap, but it's worth the price for the premium materials and the perfect fit in my opinion. This tee has a ribbed collar. If you watch to the end of this video, you're going to see a very similar tee, but with a self-fabric collar. So you'll be able to see the difference between those two construction styles. And before we move on to the next brand, I just want to give an additional shout out to Erie for making outerwear that fits me perfectly. Sleeve length is always just right, no tailoring needed. I appreciate you, Erie. Speaking of shorter guy friendly brands, Abbreviated Apparel Heavyweight Tee, a size small in dark gray. This is another brand focused on shorter guys. It's also a fantastic t-shirt. It's just the right length for my 5'6" frame. It's also 100% cotton, but it's a lot heavier than the Erie tee at 250 GSM. It's also $15 cheaper at just $30 as opposed to $45. It has a more relaxed fit, but it's not oversized. It's extremely comfortable. The top-stitched bound collar feels durable, like it won't lose its shape no matter how hard my 1-year-old pulls on it. Take a chill pill, Reese. One note, this is a smaller neck opening, which I think a lot of guys prefer, but if you like a little more room in the neck, this might not be for you. Number 3, ASKET the t-shirt. This is a size small short in white. Here's another tee that fits me perfectly right out of the box. Reason being, ASKET offers their tops in 3 different lengths. So you choose your size like small, medium, large, and then you choose your length, either short, regular, or long. I'm wearing a small short, and it's one of the best fitting t-shirts I've ever tried on. It's not boxy or oversized, but it's also not really slim. I love that it doesn't hug my hips like some slim fit tees do. It's just sort of a regular fit, pretty much as timeless as it gets. Made from 180 GSM organic, extra long staple cotton. This feels substantial, but not as thick as like the Abbreviated Apparel tee. Definitely not as heavy as number 7 on my list. The ribbed neck seems plenty durable, and this $55 tee just feels all around premium, which is good because it's not cheap. And by the way, with ASKET, you're also paying for sustainability, traceability, transparency. This is a really cool brand. They're very committed to slow fashion and to reducing apparel waste. So kudos to them. If you can afford it, I think it makes sense to support brands like this. Uniqlo Pima cotton t-shirt. I'm going to show you 2 of these, an extra small and a small. Let's start with the extra small. So this is a $25 Pima cotton t-shirt, and it's often on sale. This pink one is size extra small. It has a nice, somewhat slim fit. The length is actually just right after a laundry cycle. I've heard people complain about the durability of these t-shirts, but I've had a few of them over the years, and they last a long time. Granted, I usually air dry them. This dark gray one is a size small, and it's a bit closer to how I like my t-shirts to fit these days, but honestly, I still wear both sizes regularly. I sort of try to match the size to my pants. Like if I'm wearing slimmer fit pants, I'll wear the extra small. If I'm wearing like straight fit pants, I'll reach for the small. These Pima cotton tees are available in a bunch of different colors, and I think if you compare them to the more expensive Pima tees on this list that are like $45 or $50 or even up to $80, these offer a lot of value. You know, they are made in Vietnam. That's why they're cheaper. But still, for a lot of people, I think these are the best bang for your buck t-shirts. 5, Uniqlo Airism cotton tee. So this is my other favorite Uniqlo t-shirt style. And by the way, I did a video comparing every t-shirt that Uniqlo makes, so you can go check that out. This is not the Airism oversized tee. This is just the regular Airism cotton tee. It's actually a cotton poly spandex blend. Honestly, it might be even more comfy than the Pima cotton t-shirts, and at $15, it's a steal. These Airism tees are cut pretty similar to their Pima siblings. They do seem slightly shorter in length, which is great for me. The synthetic blend fabric doesn't really shrink, so I usually go for an extra small. Side note, if you find yourself wanting to leave a comment like, this guy wears extra small, really just rethink all of the decisions that you've made that have led you to this point. If somehow your conception of masculinity is tied to body body size, you've made some mistakes along the way. You've been misled. So stop typing, go outside. The collars on these Airism tees aren't quite as durable as some of the other options on this list. I have seen some kind of wrinkling over time, but still for the price, you're going to get plenty of wear out of these. They're also really good for like hiking or working out, but they look like cotton tees, so you can still wear them with jeans or chinos. 6. Flint Tinder cotton hemp t-shirt, a size extra small in the natural color. I'm actually wearing this one right now. I had to double check to make sure this wasn't Flint Tinder's slub cotton tee, because this cotton hemp blend feels like heavyweight slub. It has loads of texture and feels great against your skin. The natural color is warm. It's easy to pair with any color pants, especially if you like earth tones and blues and greens. At 180 GSM, the fabric feels substantial, probably slightly heavier than most t-shirts you'll find from mainstream brands. It's made in India, but if I hadn't seen the label, I'd have assumed it was from Flint Tinder's Made in the USA collection. Feels the same to me. At the time of writing, this t-shirt is sold out in almost every color and size, but I really hope Huckberry makes more of them because they're fantastic. Now, these do run long, so I actually had this one hemmed a couple of inches to fit my shorter torso. This is something I do for a lot of my t-shirts, and in my opinion, it's worth the extra money. If you have more of an average build or height, these will probably work just fine for you off the rack. If you are a shorter guy, you might have to get these hemmed or just wear them tucked in if you like that look. Number 7, Flint Tinder American Heavyweight Pocket Tee. The size extra small in white. This one is made in the USA by Huckberry's Flint Tinder brand, and it's the heaviest t-shirt that I've ever worn. Constructed from 100% 8.5 ounce cotton, this one fits kind of like that last tee, the cotton hemp one, which means I also had to get it hemmed. The sleeves are a bit wider, and I actually like to wear them cuffed. It shortens and tapers them, and given the heavyweight fabric, they hold a cuff really nicely. It stays in place all day. I'm kind of feeling these heavier weight structured t-shirts for fall and winter. They can just take a lot of abuse. They seem to break in nicely over time, and that's nice because at full retail is $68. These are not cheap shirts. If you haven't worn a heavyweight t-shirt before, I'll warn you, it feels a lot different than your standard tee. It's probably not for everybody, but I think they're great for the cooler seasons. Number 8, Flint Tinder Vintage Soft Wash t-shirt, size extra small in the forest color. Another made in the USA tee, this one from 100% 4.5 ounce cotton, so it's substantially lighter than that heavyweight tee you just saw, more of a medium weight. Like the other Flint Tinder tees I've showed you, I had this one hemmed a couple of inches to fit my 5'6" build. After that simple alteration, it might be my new favorite t-shirt. The fit is perfect, the fabric is soft, almost like brushed cotton, but substantial. It's heavier than like the Uniqlo t-shirts. I also really like this forest color, which is like a faded black with a green tint. I find this type of dark color easier to wear than like a jet black. If I had to pick one t-shirt style from Flint Tinder, this would probably be the one. Number 9. Katin Finley Pocket t-shirt, the size small in Atlantic green. So Katin was a boating supplies turned surf apparel brand, and this is actually my first experience with it. Again, I got this one hemmed a couple of inches, but other than that, the fit is really nice. Super comfy, enough room in all the right places without looking baggy. I know some guys prefer more fitted sleeves, but I find the extra room to be more comfortable. I love the size, shape, and placement of the chest pocket. Sometimes chest pockets on t-shirts are too big and they sit too low, but this one is perfect. The 100% cotton fabric feels soft, almost brushed, and I love the off-white and yarn-dyed green stripes. I find myself reaching for this t-shirt a lot. Number 10. Wellen Soul Performance t-shirt, size extra small in pebble gray heather. So Wellen is one of Huckberry's house brands, focuses on performance apparel, so I guess you could say it's kind of like Huckberry's Lululemon. This Soul Performance tee is made from Cool Soft fabric, which is a polylyocell spandex blend. It's lightweight and airy, UPF 30, quick drying, and moisture wicking. But it doesn't feel sticky or synthetic. You know, some performance t-shirts kind of stick to you, they cling to your body hairs. This one doesn't do that. It's actually really soft, probably due to the semi-synthetic lyocell. To me though, this does feel like a workout or hiking shirt. I'd wear it with athletic shorts or joggers, even swim trunks, probably not jeans or chinos. Also, if I got this one again, I'd probably size up to a small for a bit of extra room. I know this one looks nice and fitted on camera, and a lot of guys prefer that look. They kind of want their shirts to hug their biceps, but I think especially for activewear, it makes sense to have a bit of extra space to move around. Last but not least, Orchard and Broome Pima Cotton Tee, size small in the dusk color. Orchard and Broome is a luxury quality basics brand for men named after a New York City intersection. This made in Peru 100% Pima cotton tee fit me perfectly after one wash in size small, which almost never happens. I mean, even the length was just right. It actually reminds me a lot of the first shirt you saw in this video, that one from Ash and Erie. Wow, that feels like so long ago, doesn't it? We've been through so much, you and me, haven't we? You know, no matter what happens, I'm just glad to be on this journey with you. Really, it's It's been an honor. Anyway, that Ashen Erie tee, it had a ribbed collar, but this one from Orchard and Broome has a self-fabric collar, which means that the collar is made from Pima cotton, just like the rest of the shirt, not a stretchy ribbed material. This kind of construction is often found on higher-end, more expensive t-shirts. That doesn't mean it's for everybody, though. If you like a heavier, more structured collar, you probably want a ribbed collar. That said, this might be the most luxurious feeling t-shirt in my collection. And the fit was perfect without any alterations. I love the dusk color. You know, purple is surprisingly easy to wear. Goes well with a lot of different colors, warm and cool. It works for pretty much any skin tone. Very underrated color in my opinion. So that is it. Those are the t-shirts that I am wearing right now. I know there are many other brands out there. So if you have any favorite t-shirt brands, drop them down in the comments and I'll try to check them out. Thank you as always for watching. And until next time, stay stylish.